Hi, everyone. It's DeDe and Camille back from the Spinsters Union with an update for Camille's Capsule collection project. This is the third installment of our Fashion Friday video. Camille had a bit of homework assignments since we last spoke on Friday, and I'd like to know if she was, again, a star pupil and did what she was assigned to do. Camille?
I did. Well, I started to do what I was assigned to do. I haven't finished my homework yet, Teacher Brown, but I started. Do I get like quarter credit for that?
You do. You get some credit for that. You get some credit for that because I don't think it was necessarily an easy assignment. Would you agree?
It wasn't. There were a couple of things that I was like, oh, so easy to do. And then I was like, no, this is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. So, yes, but I'm going to keep at it. Not gonna stop until I finish the assignment and get an A.
Well, just think of it as fashion physics. I don't know if you were any good at physics. I never even took physics, so.
Oh, so, well, there we go. Well, I don't know that you should be teaching physics then.
Fashion physics.
Fashion physics, you're right. No, it's totally different. It's completely different.
So just as a reminder, Camille's assignment, or the whole goal of us doing this capsule collection project with Camille is that she is looking to maximize some things that she already has in her closet and likes to wear, reimagining those pieces by adding a few additional staples so she can get a lot of mileage from them this fall, in hopes of also, she didn't want to go out and buy brand new clothes as she is on a health and wellness kick to get back into her old clothes that she has. And I can attest to the fact she has some fabulous stuff. She's quite fashionable and a lot of amazing vintage pieces, which, as everyone knows, are one of a kind. You cannot replicate those usually. So we came up with this idea to really see if we can put together something that could help move her forward during the fall and winter months with stuff she already had. And the coup de grace of this entire project is she had $100 budget to spend on those items. Yeah. Also, as a reminder, Camille and I are both self-employed, and I know that we have a lot of friends and fans that are also self-employed. So I hope that this serves as an inspiration for them too, that you can look really fabulous on a budget. And in fact, it's harder to do. It's easy to spend lots of money if you have that money, but it's easy to spend lots of money to look fabulous. But when you have a smaller budget, a little bit more of a challenge, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So I put together a little list for Camille on things that she should consider buying based on what she had. And she had a lot of prints in different colors. Like there wasn't a unifying color scheme through her wardrobe. And I think the conventional wisdom in capsule collections is that you have a baseline like color scheme, and that's usually the neutrals like black, blue, gray. And so that presented more of a challenge for me. I think Camille is she's a writer. She's creative. She also has a business mind and business sense. So she has to be able to express herself in a way that like maybe typically someone who goes to an office or corporate job doesn't. She leads a very active life. She's involved in a lot of artsy things in Chicago. And so I really just thought, okay, color is important, but also some basics that we can incorporate into a lot of those prints that you have. Okay, so on that list, which we will add into the show notes, I asked you to get a burgundy or pink, like hot pink thin turtleneck for layering, black leggings, colored tights in burgundy or a wine color, a tan or green, army green jacket. It'd be great if it were a twofer and the sleeves could zip off, because we're just experiencing like Indian summer, which I'm so happy about, except for the reasons behind that. And that layering is really important. I also suggested a denim pencil skirt or midi skirt, a long sleeveless black vest, a striped black and white long sleeve t-shirt, an oversized men's jacket or tuxedo jacket in black, and my wild, wild, wild card was the faux fur vest in like a neutral brown beige color on the longer side. And Camille, tell us how you felt about that list.
So I was pretty good with that list, and so actually there were some things that I was like, okay, I have like I actually have a jacket I just got not long ago that's a like tanny, you know, army green. Not zip off with the sleeves though. So, but and then I was like, okay, yeah, sure. I need leggings, definitely, like denim skirt for sure. I got to the fur vest and I was like, I don't know. So, but I was like, I mean, it's interesting. You know, in some ways, I don't know that I see myself as a fur vest girl. Although, as you know, DeDe, because you were there and encouraged me to buy it, I do have a fur cape. Okay, so vintage fur cape. It's lovely. So I'm not anti-fur necessarily.
It's faux fur, though. It was faux fur.
I know. Yeah. No, but I'm just saying in terms of that look. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But I'm gonna look. It's still on my shopping list. And I'm gonna see. I'll be open and see what's out there.
I think you're gonna love it because I'm imagining it with that beautiful print dress that you have that has like wine and purple, that has long sleeves, that really cool back. It's like the kind of a shift shape. I'm also envisioning it with that purple, or is that royal blue maxi dress that you have with the sleeves.
Right, yeah.
I'm envisioning it really with a lot of the like pants that you wear and sweaters. Like, what's the temperature like in Chicago right now?
So it's gone down a little bit. It has also been warmer here, like 90s. So yeah, like really hot. But now it's gotten a little more. So it's more like, you know, September, October. So it's like low, like 70 as the high, and sort of, you know, more 60s during the day. It's supposed to go back up to the 80s, but eventually it will be more like 60s, you know, during the day here. So
great.
Yeah.
So why don't we show everyone what you got so far and where you went and how much money you spent?
Yes. So so I tried a few, and actually I shot a little bit of video, so maybe I'll post that a little later, of trying to shop at Target. Target sort of failed me though, although there actually was a black and white striped shirt there. I didn't want to, it was the first place I went, so I was sort of like, I don't know. But the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm like, I think that actually might work out well. So I tried Target. I thought, oh, I can definitely get like the leggings here and, you know, tights. No, like the leggings felt too thin. And, you know, ladies, you know, sometimes you think that legging is thick enough, but then you get outside and it's like, is that her underwear? So I didn't want to be that person. So I did not get leggings there, and they didn't have any colored tights. So I was like, okay. So like I said, I might go back and get that black and white striped one. I also tried Nordstrom Rack, thinking also leggings and tights I could be able to check off. Same thing. They had more like thicker leggings, but they weren't quite right. And same thing, no really colored tights. So I don't know if people are rebelling against colored tights or what, but
or they really placing them. That's why there aren't any in the store.
That's true too. Good point, Kitty. And then I tried H&M. So So I thought, okay, maybe I can get like a denim skirt here or a vest. You know, I also thought, I know they have a tight section too, like, so maybe they had something there. Or the striped shirt. So, and they had some good striped shirt, but no black and white ones. So there was like an orange and white and like a navy and white. So, you know, I also looked, I was like, well, interesting, you know, but obviously I know the black and white would go, you know, further in my wardrobe.
Navy and white as well, but.
Yeah, no, and I did think about that too. Although there was something about it, well, and let me say, it wasn't quite a navy, it was more like a brighter blue. You know, I like that color too. But then finally, after all those, I went to Uniqlo. So I was like, all right, I know they should have some leggings. So I got some leggings there, and they have heat tech technology, which also will be important for me.
Amazing.
In Chicago. And then I got a colorful turtleneck there, which, so I think I sent you a few pictures. There were like a bunch of different kinds of like burgundy. Some of them were a little too brown, you know, and I felt like, I think me, especially in my winter color, which is coming, not going to be the best. So this one felt a little more, I feel like it's looking like more red on the screen here, but it also has like it's more kind of pinky purple. So I thought it might be a good, you know, pop of color under some of that stuff. So that's all I've checked off so far, DeDe Brown.
Young lady, you have a lot more to do.
I know. I'm gonna get at it.
What are some of the places that you're planning on going? Have you tried also for the fur vest? I firmly think that you should try Crossroads, Buffalo Exchange. Because you can get them not so expensive, but still not so expensive on your budget. Is going to be more expensive than you want to spend.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm definitely, so that's actually my next set of ones I'm going to do. Definitely a Crossroads, a Buffalo Exchange. I was like, I was going to peek into a Zara. And then also Forever 21. To see if there might be like the denim skirt there, or, you know, a vest. So that's the 4 I'm going to try next.
Well, I don't know how you feel about, I mean, you know how I love a Goodwill, Salvation Army. I would, and you probably also have, again, it's a little bit more time consuming, but I'm sure you have a few places in Chicago that are like, these places that sell, I mean, they basically get clothes by the like pounds and they sell them for really, you know, little. And what I have found I've been quite successful at sourcing like those long denim skirts that are back with the slit in the front from Gap.
Right.
So again, I'm not, because I don't know Chicago where you would actually go, but I don't even know, because they're called different things. It's like Thrift City or Thrift Town, that sort of thing.
Right. No, there are a couple of, so there's a place here like called Bolton's that's kind of like Strawberry in New York. That's like
not as cheap as you think.
Okay. So because I've never really been into that one. So there's also a place here called Akira. Akira's not super cheap, but they're sort of more, they're like H&M-ish, you know? And they have some interesting stuff. So I might also, and there's one like around the corner for me. So I might check Akira too and see what they have. I also, there's a Salvation Army that's on the north side that is really good. I nearly bought a pair of Fry boots a few years ago. Anyway, so, you know, it's where all the rich ladies drop their stuff off. So
that is the Salvation Army to go to. And just a little note about things being cheap. This is not, we're not advocating for a lot of fast fashion consumption where you're just like, you know, going to throw that turtleneck away. I think because how much did you spend on the turtleneck?
So yeah, altogether it was like, so it was $19 for the turtleneck, $15 for the leggings.
And I think you can, if you take care of your turtleneck, meaning you know what to do, like how you treat it, like anything else, it'll last you a little bit longer. And so the beauty of, and I think we're both conscientious about this, the beauty of obviously shopping secondhand or vintage or the resale places like a Buffalo Exchange or Crossroads is that it's better for the environment, it's better for the world, and it's often better, obviously, for your wallet. So that's a really important tip for anyone on a budget. Get yourself a decent steamer. You can get one, I think, for under 50 or 60 bucks, or even a handheld steamer, some dry L, and go to town. Go to town on the things you find, and and just be a little bit more conscientious about those purchases, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I completely agree. I mean, you know how much, I love vintage and secondhand stuff, like some of the things that are most favorite in my, my wardrobe, my shoes, my accessories even, are vintage and secondhand. So, so yeah, I'm definitely going to I'm going to start at the Crossroads, Buffalo Exchange, Salvation Army first. And then, see if those don't cover everything, see where else I can find something. There's a pretty good Marshalls that I go to. So I was like, all right, let me also put Marshalls on here to check. So yes, I've got lots to do, but I'm ready.
Yes, you do, because your final report is due next Friday.
That's right. I know. Oh no.
It is.
The final already? Yes.
Yes, your final report is due next Friday. So we are going to leave everyone with knowing that we will have looks to reveal next Friday as Camille gets her. And honestly, I would be doing the shopping for her because she knows I'm a power shopper and I love to shop, except I'm in New York and she's in Chicago. So she has to do it by herself. I'm just guiding along. So I'm super excited about this. And before we go, is that blouse vintage or is that a dress?
It's a blouse, and it's secondhand. I got it at Beacon's Closet.
In New York.
New York, that's right.
Love Beacons. When you were with me last?
No, you know what? I think I probably was with you, but it was. Hey, this is probably like at least 6 years old, maybe. So it was one of our earlier shopping.
Sexy Secretary, one of my favorites.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining. We are super psyched. Again, for the final reveal next Friday, we're going to put, you know what we didn't do, but we'll put a link to our Pinterest board where we pinned everything so you can kind of see some of the inspirations. Inspiration for Camille's very eclectic style and some of the pins that I put on the board to help sort of guide her in her shopping process. So we thank you so much again for joining us. Please subscribe to this channel. Also check us out at thespinstersunion.com and on all the social media channels at Spinsters Union. Thank you.
Bye.